Amazing. So it's great to be here. We're the Babel group presenting Voiceitt today. I am Dr. Rachel Levy. I have my co-founder Katie here monitoring the chat, and together we make the Babel group. Um, we are a company that prides itself on clinical searching the field for innovations for our field and then bringing them to institutions, to therapists, and helping with implementation, change management, and support. And so we're an extra layer between the founders who are creating innovative tools as well as those individuals who are going to be users of those innovative tools. So we are clinical experts bringing innovations into the therapy room. We have, though we're presenting Voiceitt today, we have numerous other products you can check out on our website. We have the StenoMask noise elimination microphone, Cognishine multidisciplinary digital therapy platform for home practice. We have Glint by NairChat, who have also been able to be part of this ATIA program of demo days. We have Wide Therapy, which is a digital skill practice for neurodivergent learners. And we have the Side Biter dysphagia tool for chewing and swallowing therapy. Today we are going to present Voiceitt. Voiceitt has come on the scene to solve a problem for individuals who are speaking, who want to be understood, who are generally understood by familiar listeners. Those individuals are generally not understood by standard speech recognition technology and are often given traditional AAC technologies, which more often than not, they're reluctant to use because they are or consider themselves primarily speakers, verbal speakers. Regardless of the diagnosis, individuals who have non-standard speech that is consistent enough to be understood by familiar listeners can utilize Voiceitt, as Voiceitt essentially becomes the familiar listener. So just as an overview, anyone who has volitional expressive language, they can speak in short phrases and want to have a conversation. Their speech is consistent enough to be understood by familiar listeners, but not usually by technology, can be a good candidate for Voiceitt. Voiceitt services individuals of all ages. However, individuals under the age of 16 require a parental consent form. We are switch accessible, and we also have internal accessibility features, which is through keyboard shortcuts and voice commands. Currently, Voiceitt is available only in English. However, we are looking to expand into other languages. And because Voiceitt is not a downloadable application, it's actually a web-based application. It's available on all devices that can access the internet. And internet is currently required to be able to use the tool. So without further ado, I present Michael, who is one of my colleagues at Voiceitt. He's going to present Voiceitt web-based application, which is a spontaneous speech recognition technology. It does require 50 training recordings in advance to get the tool up and running, but that's not the goal necessarily. Oftentimes, individuals need more training recordings to get Voiceitt to become that familiar listener. And we have a set of levels to help individuals record through. We also have integrations with video conferencing tools such as Zoom, Teams, and WebEx, which we'll be able to see in the next slide.
Good morning, Michael. What did you have for breakfast today?
I had a bowl of cereal and a cup of tea.
I had a bowl of cereal and a cup of tea.
Hey Google, turn on the lights.
Hey Google, turn on the lights.
What's the weather in New York?
The weather in New York is currently cloudy and 57 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm delighted to hear the video and demonstrate Voiceitt's continuous speech recognition that allows me to dictate into the computer and that I can write emails and work-related documents. It's such a game changer.
And we also have a Chrome extension, which allows individuals in the workplace or in the school settings to actually dictate text directly into websites through the Chrome extension. A limitation of the Chrome extension is that it doesn't usually work on mobile devices. It will work on any device that can have a Chrome extension. So without further ado, let's see that in action.
Use your voice to do what you love.
Challenging the mountain.
To take you places you have never been.
Without
To communicate at work.
find me on the road.
And stay in touch with friends.
I just feel create dimensional. My work, my passion, my voice.
And Voiceitt in video meetings.
I have a lot to say. When I introduce myself, you might pay attention to my voice before you pay attention to my words. But at work, my words come alive, empowering me to do more, to express myself, to connect and collaborate effectively with tech that opens my world.
Okay, Michael, the live demo's good to go. I hope you're wearing your lucky socks.
Of course I am, but if something goes wrong, we can always blame the internet.
Hey, I heard that.
And when the magic happens, even I am speechless.
All right, so let's just take a live tour here. All right, here we go. So I just want to take a moment to show you what it's like to do the training. You'll go in here and a phrase will appear. You can listen to it.
Near.
And you can then tap and repeat. Near. And then play that out loud if you'd like. Near. And then tap to submit. That's a phrase. You can also change the phrases. So right now I'm in short phrases, 1 to 2 words. I can choose longer phrases. The standard is 5 to 6 words. And simple language phrases are controlled for language and not for phrase length. So the simple language phrases are better geared towards individuals with who are maybe younger, children, as well as individuals with developmental delays. Just keep in mind that the more samples results in better accuracy. So if you're training 1 to 2 words, it isn't comparative to training the 5 to 6 words. So 50 1 to 2 word phrases doesn't compare to 50 5 to 6 words phrases. So keep that in mind. Once you have access to the tool, you'll be able to utilize personal vocabulary, which allows you to input proper nouns and academic related vocabulary, as well as shortcut phrases, which allows you to input short phrases and have that output longer phrases. So for example, if I'm at a restaurant, burger, please.
I'd like a cheeseburger with fries.
I can also utilize voice controls to help me dictate longer strings of text within dictate mode. I can use dictate mode to dictate text formatting and punctuation, period, new line. You can see how this can be useful to dictate longer strings of text, period, new paragraph. What do you think? Question mark. Stop listening. And I was able to do that all with my voice. The voice control commands are here. That is Voiceitt in a nutshell. Just a little plug. We are conducting a study for individuals above the age of 55 who experience severe speech impairment. We're actually developing a version of Voiceitt that will allow for better recognition of severe speech. Okay, so this is one of my favorite community videos of Sam Wren actually using Voiceitt to control his smart devices.
Hey Google, please translation on Netflix.
Hey Google, play Stranger Things on Netflix.
Alright, here's Stranger Things on Netflix on Samroom TV.
Oh, Sam.
There you go. Stranger Things on Netflix. So let's talk a little bit about pricing and how we work with institutions. For individuals who are looking to purchase online on our website, you can go to thebabelgroup.com to purchase single licenses. Those the pricing on there is $50 a month. As individuals, we do have a coupon code on there that gives you $100 off the online purchase. And so that's $500 a year recurring charge. You can cancel the recurring charge on our website as well. And then for institutions who are purchasing, we do have bulk pricing that allows you to both take advantage of a discount as well as the ability to allocate licenses after purchase without losing time on the license. So for example, if an institution purchases 10 licenses, they don't necessarily need to allocate those licenses immediately upon purchase. They have, for an annual license, they have 6 months to allocate that license. And for a 5-year license, they have up to a year to allocate the license before it begins to expire. And thank you for listening today. As I said, we are the Babel Group. We are representing Voiceitt today as the clinical experts in this field, and that's what we do. We bring technology and products that are truly innovative to the people who really need them and will benefit most from them. Thank you so much. And I know I only have 25 seconds left, but we can maybe use that in the chat to answer questions. Thank you so much. You can reach out to us at support@thebabelgroup.com or to each of us, Rachel@thebabelgroup.com or Katie@thebabelgroup.com. Thank you so much.
That was amazing, right? Right before I'll stop the clock so we don't get any fun music. I know Katie's in the chat been answering questions furiously. If you want to get involved in that study, you can email her or Rachel directly. And those videos were super powerful. Thank you so much for sharing those. Really brings it to light. So thank you for presenting today.